To another episode of Plant Pirates. Yeah, that's right. I'm your Captain Edward Teach, and this is our vessel, the Queen Anne's Revenge. And we're going to be sailing the high seas today looking for what?
Free plants.
And how are we going to get them?
Landscape debris plants.
That's right, y'all. Today is landscape debris pickup day in our community, so we're going to sail around in our golf cart here looking for free plants. And we've got some rain over the past week or two. Temperatures are warming up, so I'm pretty hopeful in our search today. I think we're going to get some good stuff. Yeah. I hope I'm not jinxing us right now, but I think we're going to get some good stuff. We do got to get going, though, because somebody else is out to get our plants. Who is it?
The British Royal Navy.
The British Royal Navy, a.k.a. the Waste Management Landscape Debris Trucks. They'll come along and crush up all the plants if we don't get to them first. So we're going to get going down the road here, and we'll get back with everybody when we get something good. All right, we just rolled up on a whole trash can full of Schefflera, and this is an easy one to root from cuttings. That comes in two varieties, in our area at least. This is the solid green variety, so we'll definitely save some of that from the trash. All right, what'd you find, kiddo?
Got some red sister tea plants.
Nice. We like tea plants, and these are easy to root from cuttings. This is one of my favorite varieties too, so we will definitely save that one from the trash. All right, I flew right past this, but Teddy spotted it. What do we got, bud?
Got some, whoa, it's berry. Fiddle Leaf Fig.
Oh, it has roots. It has roots. We rarely get stuff with roots. I was going to say we could plant this from cuttings, but we don't need to. We got roots. Excellent. We will definitely save that from the trash. All right, y'all, here's our competition right here. He's crushing plants right now, but we got here before them. He's only gotten a couple cans, so we're going to zoom right past and see if we can get some of these other ones before they get to them. All right, we just rolled up on some crinum lilies. Do one of these have roots? Oh, it does. How about that one in the back? That one looks better.
Yeah, it does.
It looks heavier, though. Try not to make a mess. We're going to have to clean up our mess here.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, we'll clean that up, but we're definitely going to save this from the trash. All right, I flew right by this, but Teddy thinks there's some kind of cactus back there. What do you got? Is it prickly pear?
I'll grab this one.
Yeah, be careful. I got a bunch of prickly pear spikes in my back yesterday, gardening.
Remember when we got them in our mouth?
Yeah. Yeah, we ate some spineless prickly pear without deburring it. It still has spines on it. There you go. Wow, I can't believe you got that out. So this one, you can just plop that right on the ground and it will root. So we will definitely save that from the trash.
Yeah.
All right, we got a whole bin of oyster plant here. And this is a great one to use as like a garden edge. I don't know, just a little accent to it. It's got these pretty purple and green foliage. So we will save some of these from the trash. All right, we got this big, huge pile here. And believe it or not, there's nothing in there except for this palm tree right here. Oh no, it's not, just cuttings. Wah, wah. All right, what'd you find, kiddo?
I found some
leaf.
pothos.
A leaf. Wah, wah. We actually probably could root this from cuttings. Is there, we could root this little cutting. Is there any more in there? No.
It doesn't look like it.
All right, well, we'll save this little guy. We'll try and root him.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, this went from plant pirates to other stuff pirates. I saw this shovel here. Let's see if it's any good. Oh, it doesn't look bad. How rusty is it? Oh, we could still use that. We're definitely saving that from the trash. All right, we got some bougainvillea cuttings here. Let me see. This is one that we can root from cuttings.
Sorry, it's buried.
Yeah, we're going to grab some and save it to bring to everyone's attention. You can root it from cuttings. Oh, nice. It is a spiky plant, though. If I'm being honest, we probably won't root this, but I wanted to grab it just to spread the knowledge here. So we'll take a couple of these from the trash. All right, we have a huge pile of ficus here, also known as the rubber tree. And this one is super duper easy to root from cuttings.
I'm not even gonna try and pull it.
Yeah, you can see there's so much of it here, and this is why. Ficus in our area turns into a giant, massive tree if you let it. I mean, look how big this thing is. So there's no wonder why people are putting cuttings of this in the trash. But this is an easy one to root from cuttings, so we'll save this one from the trash for sure. All right, we got a whole pile of aloe here, and you know we're going to take this from the trash. We love aloe. Oh, yeah. Sweet. We're definitely going to save those from the trash. Yeah. All right, we just rolled up on a massive, how many cans is that? 3 or 4 cans of Song of India.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, that is a ton of Song of India. This one is easy to root from cuttings. It's a cool plant too. This comes in a variegated variety. Man, look at it all. Oh my gosh, it's got seed pods all over it too. Bring me this, let me see this. Look at all these little seeds on it. All right, cool. We're definitely gonna save some of that from the trash. All right, there's a bunch of stuff in this pile, but Teddy and I spotted this bromeliad, and I think we're gonna save that from the trash. I see some other bigger bromeliads and a Caribbean agave there, but I think this looks like a good one to save, eh, kiddo? All right. All right, we're gonna stop and do a little surf check.
Whoa.
It's been flat for days. We're hoping for some surf. What do we have? Is anything surfable?
Yeah.
What's that out there? Is that a bird? Yeah, pelican. Oh, look at this. We got some a little bit disorganized, chunky waves. Got some nice shore break. You can see the tracks on the beach here. These are the turtle people from the, I don't know, Central Florida University or something. I don't know which school they're from, but they come and monitor for nests and nesting sea turtles. We haven't seen, have you seen any tracks yet from turtles? Yeah, I haven't either, so. But
turtles, though, it's funny. They didn't beach reclamation and plant all these plugs. Then the turtles come up and destroy it all. Yeah,
so every year these dunes, they bring in tons of sand, and then they bring in tons of crews that put these little plugs of sea oats in. And then when the turtles start nesting, they'll crawl up this dune and, I mean, dig a hole as big as a Volkswagen Bug in here. But I guess that's why we have the dunes, one of the reasons. So, all right, we got some fishermen down there.
Yeah, it's not best side for surfing.
Yeah, it might be. It looks like it's close to high tide. Maybe at low tide we might get some surf in. So, Teddy and I are real hungry right now, though. So I think we're gonna go home and get some breakfast. All right, we made it back to the house. We got plants and we got a little bit of other stuff this week.
Yeah.
Hey, kiddo?
I guess let's start with the other stuff.
Sure, we'll start with the other stuff. We got a shovel for planting all of our new plants.
Looks like it has some cracks.
Yeah, I can see why someone got rid of it, but we could probably still get, I don't know, a couple weeks worth of use out of that, right? We also enjoy fossil hunting down here in Florida.
This would be a good, just like
Yeah,
fossil hunting.
yeah, we can just use that till it dies, basically. So we go fossil hunting in the rivers in west central Florida, like the Peace River. There's some up in north central Florida too. There's a lot of good fossil hunting in Florida, actually. So just like plant hunting. All right, what do we got, kiddo? I see one plant up here you might want to do first.
Oh, yes. Plant of the day.
Plant of the day. This teeny little piece of pothos. We grabbed it. We actually saw more pothos along the way and just didn't stop to get it because if I'm being honest with everybody, we have lots of pothos.
Let's
planted.
still plant the little one.
Yeah, we'll plant that little one. Yeah, but here we go. I like to grow it up cabbage palms. You can see it's as it starts to grow up the cabbage palms, the leaves start to get bigger. We got some big ones over here. Where are they? Right here.
Near full size.
Yeah, they get bigger than that, but man, that's such a pretty plant, such a tropical, adds such a tropical vibe to the garden.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What else? What we got next?
Okay, let's go with this bromeliad.
Oh yeah, okay. I think that was the last thing we got today. Nice medium-sized bromeliad.
Yeah.
Got some good spikes on it, like most bromeliads do.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, another kind of spiky plant, not so much though. is.
Yeah, we got this aloe. This is just a different kind of variety of aloe that's kind of spiky. I'm sure most of y'all are used to like this variety of aloe down here. Let's see, where is it? Right here. And this one has some spikes on it too. It could be that that one just needs water to fill in.
The spikes aren't really spiky. I mean, I can run my hand both ways.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt.
We keep this one right by the front door so we can grab some when we need it. Yeah, we just put a bunch of compost on all the bananas here. We actually just did a bunch of work in the garden, tore out a whole bunch of stuff right here, moved a bunch of stuff around. Like I said, we heavily composted all the bananas. Basically anything that gives us fruit got composted. Yeah. Oh, while we're down here, might as well show everybody our nice little pineapples. You got a bigger one right here. We've been waiting on some of these pineapples, like these up here. We've been waiting on them for years. My advice to anybody, if you want to plant pineapples, is to just plant lots and lots of them, because they take forever. So, I mean, you can... What?
When you do get them, you'll get a lot.
Yeah. We pop them in everywhere, though. There's one, there's one, there's one. There's a couple over there. Boom, 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 boom. We just pop them in everywhere. So they're actually in the bromeliad family. And I believe there's like 4,000 varieties of bromeliads out there. And I think they're the only ones that give you an edible fruit. All right, what next?
The Red Sister tea plant.
Nice, the Red Sister. One of our favorite varieties. This is the more common one that you'll see at your big box garden store. But it's a beautiful variety nonetheless.
Yeah.
We collect tea plants. I got lots of different kinds of tea plants.
Okay, next we have...
What next? What next?
Or the rubber tree.
The ficus. Yes, rubber tree. This has got to be about the easiest thing to root from cuttings.
Yeah.
All I would do is rip off these couple bottom leaves right here and then just poke it right in the ground. This has a sappy, like a milky, sappy substance in it. Super easy, though, to root from cuttings.
Yeah. Okay. Next we got some oyster plant.
Oyster plants, yes. These are some pretty sorry specimens. Like I was saying when we found it, though, it's a great plant to use as like an edge in your garden. You can see we have it along here, right here. This stuff just takes over. It's so prolific. I pull this stuff out of the garden by the bucket loads, probably every month. But it's a real pretty one. It's got this purple and green foliage on it. It has these little flowers here. And it puts off these little flowers and seed pods. Here's a seed pod right here. The only thing about this is the rats love to eat the seeds. That's why we keep it thin. If you let it get bushy, then you have like a little rat motel filled with rat food.
Same with monkey grass.
Yes, the monkey grass provides a great shelter for rats. So.
Okay, I'm not even gonna grab it, but there is a prickly pear.
Prickly pear, yeah.
Yeah, I
Teddy
still
got
spikes in my
Teddy got spiked pretty bad.
hands.
Yeah, we'll just show everyone. There's the prickly pear right there. I'm not gonna make him touch that again. Just don't even touch it. I got spiked pretty bad yesterday. I was mulching. Where was it? Where's that prickly pear
Over
we have?
here,
Yeah,
in the corner.
I think the one we have over here is flowering. Yeah, it is.
That was the one that we took off a paddle, brushed off the big spikes, and ate it. And we had micro.
Yeah, those teeny spikes.
in
I think
our
that was a
mouths.
different plant, though. I think it was a different one. It was a spineless one.
Yeah.
You can see this one is flowering, and then it'll give us these little round red ball fruits that are real good. They have a lot of seeds in them, but I think I'm going to get rid of this because I was in here mulching yesterday and got them in my back and my arm. Yeah, I got them in my back and my arm, and some of them went so far into my back that my wife couldn't pull them out with tweezers. I did notice that overnight they kind of just softened and stopped irritating me, so I don't know. Hopefully I don't think they're going to give me an infection or anything like that. I've been pricked by them a bunch. So, all right, see if you can pull the other stuff out of that can without touching that prickly pear.
Here's another spiky plant.
Yes, the bougainvillea. So, like I mentioned earlier, I'll be honest, we probably won't try and root this and get it to grow. I just grabbed this to show everybody that you can root this from cuttings, but you can see we walk around barefoot.
And we had our dog spike her eye with it.
Our dog got spiked in the eye with it, and this is just one of these that if you start pruning it and you don't pick up every little piece and you walk around barefoot, I mean, these things will go through your shoes. I'm not joking. The only plant I think I even have on our property that has spikes. I've eradicated everything that has spikes, but I have this natal plum right here.
It's just so good that
Yeah,
like,
I'll
we
show
have to
everyone.
have it.
Haven't gotten any fruit on this one yet. It flowers for me, but doesn't fruit. And I don't know if maybe I have 2 of them here. Maybe I need another one, or maybe there's not enough sun here. But natal plums are just so delicious. I love them so much. But you can see the spikes on this are pretty bad. But it's worth it because the fruit's so good. Bougainvillea does not give us fruit, so it's not it's not worth it. Not to me, at least. All right, what else you got? Anything else in that can?
Yeah, we've got. It wouldn't be plant parts without this one.
The Schefflera.
Schefflera.
Yes. It wouldn't be. That's an easy one to root from cuttings, though. So, you see that in the trash, you grab it.
Yeah.
And you can, I mean, this one's real. You can prune this as a hedge, like a short hedge around your house. You can let it grow up and be probably almost 20-foot bush. Maybe not quite 20 feet, but I mean, it gets pretty big. So.
Yeah, it does.
All right, what else? What you got next?
This, green,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is rare, Song of India.
The Song of India. If y'all scroll back through the video, we came across like 4 huge bins of this stuff. And I'm assuming these are seeds right here. I think they are. Yeah. So you can see this one flowered, and that's probably why the homeowner cut the cuttings. It probably flowered and just got all gangly.
This stuff's rarer than the variegated.
Than the variegated kind. Yeah, let's see. I think I have... Let's go show them. I think we have a variegated one right over here.
Yeah.
I can go show everybody. Yeah, it's by this banana over here. Here's some more of my tea plants. Lots of different kinds. This is one of my favorites, this chili pepper. What's the other one? The pink diamond?
The pink diamond.
I like the pink diamond, yeah. Oh, and I actually love this one too. This is the only one that I have of this one. I don't even know what this one's called, but I really like that one. All right, but that's not what we're here for. We are here for the Song of India. So here's the variegated variety, and look, ours flowered too.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Looks like something's been eating the flowers, or they fell off. Yeah. But this is the variegated variety right here. It's probably not in the best spot at the base of these bananas because it's sucking a bunch of nutrients from my bananas. But like I said, everything just got compost, so that should help. We got a black Suriname cherry right here. Just show everybody while we're here. You can see the little flowers on it. And then it's getting these little fruits.
Oh.
Yeah.
A black. Those are apparently really good.
Yeah, well, we've had them. You ate some last year. Yeah, they're not. So the red. A lot of people don't like the red Suriname cherries. Yeah. I don't really like them either, but I'll eat them. The black ones are a little better, but they're still not great. Oh, those are some big fruits there. But this one certainly looks happy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think we have.
Do we have any oranges?
Yeah, I think we do. This is our mandarin orange tree. Let's get a view of it from this angle. This was really. The past year or two is really, look how big it is. Yeah. There's some teeny little ones. They're all over here. They're just teeny tiny right now. Here's some right here.
They're hard to spot.
Teeny tiny ones, yeah.
The whole thing's green.
I think we might have one more thing with food or fruit going off back here while we're, oh yeah, right here. We got this, I think it's a Raja Puri banana right here.
Really healthy looking stalk.
It is really healthy looking. I just gave it a whole bunch of compost, but this flowered before I composted, before I put the compost here, and this little bed of sand is probably, I mean, so the previous homeowner built this retaining wall here, and I think just put sugar sand in here, so there's like almost no nutrients in here. I'm surprised this looks as good as it does, to be honest with you. Big, look at that, big chunky stalk there. That is nice. All right. Okay. Oh, speaking of Schefflera. Yep. Here you go.
The variegated and the non-variegated.
I have to prune this all the time. It is a fast grower. I think it's in the same family as like the money tree. Like if anyone's ever given you like one of those braided trees, they braid 3 trunks together.
The umbrella tree,
yeah, we have one right here. Someone gave us a long time ago. This actually used to be braided. Here it is, right here.
2 died though.
Yeah.
It loves it here.
Yeah, 2 of the trunks died. This was a houseplant for us up in North Georgia for like years and years. And then we brought it down here and it lives outside.
Yeah, it's been through like 3 pots.
Yeah,
We got had it in the same pot since before I was born.
Yes, I probably had that since before you were born, for sure.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? And Teddy's a teenager now. All right, what you got? What you got next, bud?
Got this. I'm blanking on the name. I don't know why.
Crinum lily.
Crinum lily.
Big, huge crinum lily. So, and it's got roots, so we'll be able to pop this in the ground. There's this green variety, and then there's like a giant purple variety. Do we have any up front here? Any of the purple ones?
Don't have any purple. We might have a little bit on the edge over there.
Yeah, I don't. They're teeny tiny though. I don't know. We can walk over and see. I did plant some over here. I know I have a big purple one in the backyard. It looks, oh, here's a purple one. It doesn't look very purple because it's not in the sun, but I believe that is a purple one right there.
Yep, it is. They get huge.
Yeah, they do. So my intent here with the crinum lilies was try to fill in the gaps between these big areca palms that my neighbor planted. Yeah, here's another purple one right here. So they usually get purpler than this, but I think it's because of lack of sun. They're kind of this greenish color. Super cool plant. That looks like a Dr. Seuss plant, does it not?
It's like the cabbage palms. They look like the pom-pom trees,
Yeah,
the
they do.
lorax.
A lot of these plants look like Dr. Seuss plants. Oh, look at all the fruit on our Monstera here.
Whoa!
We got tons of fruit. All right, cool. All right, that Monstera is happy right there. It is happy. I have some that are not happy, and that one is very happy.
This one we got out of the trash.
We did.
Plant Pirates.
I mean, really, basically almost everything you're looking at here, we got out of the trash over the past several years. We got that out of the trash. I mean, everything. All these dracaenas.
Yeah. Except for the shell ginger.
The shell ginger I bought at Home Depot or Lowe's, and then this ginger right back here came from my neighbor's house.
Yeah.
It's another shell ginger. We like to trade plants with our neighbors. All right, is that it? What else we got?
Last but not least, Fiddle Leaf Fig with roots.
Yes, with roots. So this is one you could plant from cuttings, but we'll always take it if it's got roots. Obviously, that was in a pot, and someone just got tired of it. So, all right, cool. Well, I don't. Let's see. What do you think the find of the day is here?
Song of India.
Yeah, the Song of India is a good one.
The crinum lily.
The crinum lily is a good one. I do have a lot of crinum lilies.
Yeah, the fiddle leaf fig, maybe because of all the roots.
Maybe, yeah. And honestly, you know, we grab fiddle leaf figs every week. I know I've rooted one before. I don't know where it is though.
Yeah, we don't really have them.
I mean, I can't picture where I might have given it away. I mean, I don't know. So I guess maybe we'll call that the find of the week because it's got roots and I can just pop that right in the ground with my new shovel.
Look how thick it is right here also.
It is. It's just ready to take off. I bet if we put this in the ground, it will just take off. All right, cool. All right, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed our adventure here today. If you did enjoy our adventure, or if you have any questions or comments about any of the plants we found here, just post down below. If you also, if you did enjoy the adventure, maybe consider subscribing to our family's YouTube channel. And if they don't, what's going to happen, bud?
You'll fall off a building.
Oh, fall off a building. Where'd you come up with that one? All right, well, maybe we can just avoid all that mess and you go ahead and subscribe to our family's YouTube channel. Until next time, everybody out there, take care.